everyone, Steve Small here from Felsite. I've been asked by Indabamusic to run through a little bit how we come up with our songs and how we work them in our digital audio workstation. So I'm just going to run through one of our existing songs, Darkness Falls, and show you how we came about the idea and how we've built upon the idea to create the finished track that we came up with. So here goes. Well, here's the keyboard I use. It's a Yamaha DJX2, which is pretty old, but it does the trick. It does have MIDI capability, but I just use it plugged straight into the microphone input socket at the back of the PC. What I do when I come up with any song is, first of all, I just try and think of a real simple synth line or a catchy kind of synth line, something that will work. So what I came up with for Darkness Falls was just a real simple note sequence, and this is what I try and do for any song, because I'm not a musician, I don't play the keyboard or anything. So this is what I come up with for Darkness Falls. It is really simple. So anyway, I record that straight from there onto here. So this is the main synth line being played and recorded. To that, what I did was added a drum track that I already had. Because at this stage all I was doing was trying to get an idea for a song. At this point, before doing anything else, what I did was added some vocals and some backing, and that was just so that I could get that I had something more to build upon, and I knew what direction and what form the song was going to take. So there was a really long intro. Darkness falls. Darkness falls. And then after that, what I try and do with songs is try and build them and add a bit of depth. So this is all before it even went to Jeff, by the way. Jeff's the other half of Felsite, and as you can see a little bit later on from the finished product, Jeff is pretty much the master of everything musical. He's a fantastic musician, and also he comes up with a lot of really good ideas as well. I'm just saying this was one of my ones. So yeah, what I did then was added some depth to it by adding some bass at certain points within the track. Which I thought sounded really good, and really emphasised those points with the where the vocal comes in. I also found a really cool crunky synth, which sounded awesome. That's what I used to start the song off in the end. And I thought that sounded really good on its own before the synth even started coming in. Then what I did was added some more synth to the choruses, or the part. There was no specific choruses in Darkness Falls, but the parts that just needed extra emphasis. And here's an example of what that was like. All really simple stuff, but when it all comes together, it sounds pretty awesome.
What do we want each passing day of every year? What do we want? What do we crave? What do we fear? What do we want? Our bodies rust like seizing gears, haggard crowns. Plenty said, but we can't hear. Disappear. What do we want? As the flags are lowered, we pretend. What do we want? There's nothing left to defend. What do we want? As the country crumbles into dust, what do we want? We give our all, but it's not enough. We fade into darkness, disappear, disappear. We fade into darkness, disappear, disappear. Darkness falls. What do we want? We just want our country back. What do we want? Darkness falls. What do we want? We just want our country back. What do we want?